Thanks, Ryan. Well, if you're out enjoying the sun, make sure you wear sunscreen because researchers recently announced that Oregon has the 5th highest rate of melanoma skin cancer in the country, higher than California, Texas, and Florida. In an attempt to figure out why this rainy state has such high rates, OHSU, the Oregon Health and Science University, will begin a community melanoma registry for past melanoma victims to participate in research. Well, Deuce, it's not looking too bright until later on in the weekend. Starting off in Eugene, there will be highs in the upper 50s with lows in the mid 40s, warming up on Sunday to 64 with partly cloudy skies, which will lead us into a warm, sunny week for week 7. Now, if we take a look at this graphical forecast, we can see that there is about a 60% chance of rain across the state on Friday, especially in Eugene and Corvallis. If you head up to Portland this weekend, the weather will be looking quite the same, except for a sharp increase in temperature on Sunday with a high of 67. Now that will be perfect for celebrating your mom on Mother's Day. Heading over to the coast, we will again be seeing similar weather with just slightly cooler temperatures. Next week will be especially warm for the coast with Tuesday reaching 71 degrees. Now back to the newsroom for the rest of tonight's headlines.
Thanks. The process of mixed media and assemblage is usually how I refer to my work. The assemblage part is if I start adding things, like even in this piece here, there's a little bit of assemblage, and there's drawing, and all my work isn't drawing and mixed media, but I wanted to find a way to play with both because I missed just doing a drawing, but then I couldn't leave the drawing alone. And so then I wanted to tell more to the story, so I started doing the collage process, and then I had to add more. Tomorrow you'll see something different. I mean, that's the fun of it. I'm not locked into being the painter, and that I do landscapes. I can do anything I want to do, and it fits. I'm always trying to explain it because, you know, people are either going to really like this or there might be middle ground. Well, that's kind of interesting. And some people just don't get it. And it doesn't matter to me, and it doesn't really matter to the world. It's just whatever you're doing. I love skulls and bones and things, so in some ways, it's not yet a story, but what I am also looking at is the texture and the color and how things relate. I often work on things in various stages, and I am continually putting the piece on something that I'm working on to see if, you know, it might be an old photo, it might just be an object. So I move things around, and they start telling me the story most of the time. But you have to kind of be patient enough to play and see what might start speaking to you. Luckily I have this because I will always have something to do. I will never get bored.
Bob started the company like 33 years ago. He started working out of a little back room at a restaurant, created this truffle, and it's like the double chocolate truffle is what he started with, and then it all worked out and he started selling them out of like a little window, you know, on the side street, and then it just kind of built from there. That's how it all started.
Percentages.
We get milk, dark white, and 70%, and we have melters that we melt it down. And then from that chocolate we mold, or we make ganache. So we'll pull from all that chocolate that's sitting back there and melt it down and make truffles or dip cookies. It kind of goes in like 4 different spots from that one place. Then after we make it, like say, take a truffle. So the truffle gets made, the truffles go in the freezer, then they come out and they sit, then we dip them, then they get boxed up, then we case them up, then we get an order and they go out. I really like doing the gift boxes. So that's kind of my job. And I work right along with everybody else. I like working with them. I feel like if I'm here working with everybody, that they all work better and harder because I'm involved working with them. So I have a really good group of people. It is like a family. And you know, when you have like a core group of people, like we've gone through people, but this group of people have just worked out really well and they're sticking around. So it works out great.
Dream, 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 dream when I want you in my
100,000 police-reported crashes are the direct result of driver fatigue each year. This results in an estimated 1,550 deaths and 71,000 injuries. Don't put yourself or others in danger. Drink a coffee, have a friend pick you up, or just pull over and take a nap. But don't drive drowsy.